Good morning, everybody. We're doing a strategic audit on Target Corporation. This is the Boehm and Carlson consulting firm, and we're going to be debating why our triple bottom line, which has the touch points of economic, ecological, and social, is better than Walmart's. Target competes with Walmart and other retailers and discount grocery stores. Target competes with their competitive environment, but doesn't always have to rely on price. Target's idea is to build strong brands and work on brand loyalty with its customers. This is done by working with trendy designers, other people that provide merchandise for us, to hold a competitive advantage over competitors that rely on low cost in order to maintain order. We're going to go over the economic, ecological, and social, and I'm going to go ahead and have Dan start off with the social for you.
Sure. The first element that we're going to talk about is the social environment of the triple bottom line. One of Target's biggest social goals is supporting education. There's a few things that we've highlighted that support this. The first is their double education support. They want to focus on reading. Their goal is $1 billion by 2015, and they're currently at $777 million in giving. The next goal is to increase giving to schools through their Take Charge program, and the goal there is $425 million by 2015. And they're currently on track with $354 million. The next goal there is to increase reading proficiency through school library makeovers. And currently they have done makeovers at about 150 schools nationwide. They provided $1.5 million for this effort, and they're looking to increase that in 2015 as well. They want to increase volunteer hours to 700,000 hours nationally, and that's going to be on an annual basis. They want to strengthen local communities by improving schools and helping kids learn, as well as helping teachers become better educators. Currently they're on track with this, and they're at 679,000 hours that they volunteered in 2012. And so we're going to move on from the social aspect and dive into economic and ecological, and Eric is going to handle the economic portion of that.
Starting with the economic portion, we want to donate 5% of pre-tax profits to communities. That additionally is going to add up to $4 million per week. On the ecological side, we want to increase the Energy Star ratings of 75% of the U.S. buildings we currently have. Right now we're on track with that, with 45% of its buildings earning this by the 2012. We want to reduce greenhouse gas emission by 10% square foot by 2015. Right now we're on track, and it's reduced by 8.4% in 2012. Also, we want to reduce the greenhouse gas emissions by 20% of retail sales per retail stores. Right now we're currently on track at 10.5% in 2012. We want to reduce waste sent by the landfills by 15% by 2015. Right now we're currently on track at 1.4% in 2012, up from 11 in 2011. Another factor we want to do is we want to reduce waste by 10% per square foot. Right now we're on track at
2.2%.
2.2%.
So that kind of concludes our triple bottom line for Target, and now we're going to give John an opportunity to present his case for Walmart.
Hi, this is John Stedmans here with Stedmans Consulting. Going to tell you a little bit about Walmart and why we're the better choice than Target. Our competitor is not even close to us in year-to-date sales or performance outside of the market here. Globally, and right now, Walmart is providing renewable energy of about 21% of the store's electricity globally. Foundation-wise, Walmart, we're increasing our training and marketing access career opportunities on nearly 1 million women worldwide. The Walmart Foundation gave more than $1 billion last year to support organizations that impact local communities around the world. We definitely give back to the community. We're really involved in the community. We have the capital to do so, and I think that's our responsibility. The Walmart Foundation became the first partner of Feeding America and donated 1 billion meals since 2005 to support kids that are in impoverished communities. We also saved our customers $2.3 billion on fresh fruits and vegetables since 2011 So there you go. Our price point is going to be a little bit better, and our buying power is bar none better than any competitor, just because the sheer fact of the stores that we have worldwide. Currently operating stores 10,857 worldwide, with 240 million people visiting our stores each week. Economics wise, we're going through some approvals to buy $15 billion worth of shares back right now. And as far as shareholders go, we've over the past 10 years returned $100 billion back to our shareholders as dividends. So that's a good reason to want to buy Walmart, because there is substantial dividends and rewards for being with Walmart. Let me see here. What else do we have? Another thing, community-wise, Walmart committed to hire honorably discharged U.S. veterans after their first years out of the military. So we're definitely committed to, again, helping the community and giving back. Bottom line is, we're number one, and we're going to stay number one for years to come. So thank you for listening. Appreciate it.
This is the Bain Carlson Consulting. I'm going to go ahead and rebuttal a little bit against John's first presentation to you guys. I'm going to go ahead and touch a little bit about the stock price and dividends that he was talking about. Right now, Target Corporation is currently very strong and continually growing. Currently, the stock of Target is performing strong and trading at $70.11 per share. This is up 18% year to date, over 27% in the past month. Target does pay quarterly dividends with an annual yield of 2.5%. Target's realized in order to compete, with a competitor like Walmart, we need to focus on niche segments that allow the company to earn higher margins on products. That allows Target to add value to its shareholders by not focusing on the same segments as Target does. Walmart does.
You're fine.
One thing that we really want to try to touch on is we want to reduce our carbon footprint. Target has goals and reach hundreds of milestones throughout years and years and years. But for the future, we want to start by running a leaner operation and reducing waste and eliminating its carbon footprint. A few milestones that I want to hit by 2016 are: we want to earn the Energy Star rating of 75% on our buildings, cut our water consumption by 10% per square foot, and improve the energy of the transportation logistics by the system of 15 to 20%. These are great goals for a Target and any company to have, because energy prices will continue to rise in the future. The cost of hauling garbage will increase, and consumers will be more careful about their purchases in the future. Target does a great job by adapting and predicting the business needs and the customers' wants. I hope Walmart can keep up, and I'm going to go ahead and let Dan touch on a few points.
Yeah, sure. One key thing that John was talking about with Walmart was their supplier relationships that they have, and some of the cost savings that they're able to pass on to customers. And I believe it was about $2.3 billion there. Target also has very strong supplier relationships. And one thing that Target has going for them that Walmart may not have going for them is kind of the goodwill that's associated with their supplier relationships in contrast to Walmart's. A lot of people see Walmart's supplier relationship as almost monopolistic because of the stranglehold that they have on their suppliers and able to get some of their inputs at lower cost. And some people don't see that as very fair in the competitive environment. And then also, John kind of touched on the Walmart Foundation and some of the things that they were doing, being involved in Feeding America and also giving back to local communities and $1 billion. Target actually, we touched on it before with their social responsibility. That's one of the biggest things that Target focuses on is being socially responsible, supporting education, supporting the local communities that they're involved in. Like we said in our economic case there, that they give 5% of pre-tax profits back to every community that they have a store established in. So those were some of the key points that we took from John's Walmart case, and we wanted to review those.
All right, this is John Stebbins here, back with Stebbins Consulting Firm. going to have a little rebuttal with what Walmart stated a little bit, going into our waste and how we're trying to go more green. In 2011, for instance, Walmart Mexico turned in 1.2 million pounds of cooking oil recovered from our stores into biodiesel, soap, and cattle feed. So there you go, turning in some of the non-renewable resources and things that just go to waste. We're trying to improve the environment in ways like that in Mexico, which they really need it. In 2011, also Walmart U.S. operations prevented more than 80% of store waste going to landfills. Our goal one day is to not have any dumpsters in the back of Walmart. Our goal is to be able to renew and recycle all of the things that we can. This not only is going to help Walmart grow as a company, but it's also going to help the environment, being that Walmart is such a large competitor in the market. As far as goodwill with our suppliers, I don't think we have anything negative based on supplier relationships. If running a monopoly is being the most successful corporation and retailer in the world, then I guess that you could tag us as a monopoly, but I would just say that equals success. As far as global and social compliance programs, Walmart joined 33 leading companies in the creation of social compliance programs to place social values at the heart of commercial solutions and commercial decisions. The goals of this program are to drive conformity and ethical sourcing through transparency, build consensus on the best practices possible for our customers and suppliers. We also develop a consistent global message, reduce the audit fatigue and duplication, and strengthen collaboration. As far as labor laws, I know a lot of times Walmart has been pegged as pushing child labor laws and things like that. We're definitely have a huge stance on that. We don't promote sweatshops and things of that nature and kids making 5 cents a day. We partner with the International Labor Organization and the International Finance Corporation to support the Better Work program used in countries such as Cambodia, Vietnam, and Jordan, which are notorious for having those type of sweatshops. The Better Work is a unique partnership program that we're going with as well. It just brings together governments, employers, and workers internationally, as well as buyers, to improve compliance with labor standards and promote competitiveness in the global supply chains. Many companies, when they do go globally, kind of lose sight of some of the ethical standards that got them to where they are today.
Okay, so in closing, again, we wanted to say that Target has a triple bottom line in Walmart, not only because of the three elements of social, ecological, and economics, but because of its vision as well. Target is focused on being innovative and exceeding customer expectations, and we believe that it's because of their commitment to their customers and the three segments of the triple bottom line is.
Sam Walton once said, Walmart aims to create a loyal customer base by lowering their cost of living through offering quality and other products at significantly low prices while surprising them on the convenience and service level side. That hasn't changed since the 60s when Walmart first went into business, and it won't change going forward. We came from small beginnings. We still have a very small office in Bentonville, Arkansas. We're not all about the flash and the glam. We're about taking care of people and getting them the lowest price possible. With our low volume and primary advantage of superior distribution and capabilities, we will remain number one for years to come.